The Nigerian creative industry is a mega box earning one, and we have select individuals who keep the flag of the country flying at the highest level in different parts of the world. These are some of the people that we seek to bring to you week in, week out, as we welcome you to another beautiful time on Executive Discourse, coming to you on the network service of the NTA, a program that celebrates excellence and celebrates progress. My guest on the show today, she's someone you all know. And well, when you see her, the very first thing that comes to you is a beautiful smile, and then you break into laughter. I'm sure you're wondering who my guest is. Okay, does this ring a bell? Suliakan, Ayetorokan. Or, if that does not ring a bell, does the word Jenifa, does it ring a bell? Well, my guest on the program today is a celebrated multi-award winning actor. She has tried her hands at practically every area of acting, every genre of acting, and she has excelled. I'm talking of none other than the delectable. You call her Jenifa, but we will call her Funke Ayotunde Akindele Bello. Please join me as we welcome her on Executive Discourse. Hello, Jenifa.
Oh, how are you?
Oh, jeez, there she goes again.
Thank you so much for having me on the program today.
Thank you for being here too, Funke. I mean, it's a pleasure sitting here with you.
"24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can watch NTA International live on your TV, computer, iPad, tablet and phone. Log on to visiontv.co.uk and click on Entertainment, then NTAI. You can also download the iOS or Android app on your mobile devices to watch NTA International on the go, anywhere in the world. NTA International, your window to the world.
Now, for the purpose of our viewers, I mean, a lot of people know you as Jenifa. In fact, I can bet my last time money that there are some people who do not know you as Funke.
Yes, a lot. A lot of people.
All they know is Jenifa.
They even tap me on the road. Jenifa, what's up? Even when I'm talking to someone, hey, Jenifa, you were saying, my name is Funke. But it's all good.
Yes, it's all good. So for the purpose of such individuals, I want you to take us through your early years. Tell us about yourself, where you were born, schools you attended, how you got into this industry. Because I know for one, you studied law, and you're supposed to be in the law courts.
Okay, I was born 40-something years ago, and I was born in Lagos. My dad is late now. I'm an educationist, my mom a medical doctor, and I have 3 siblings. I'm the second of them all. I'm married to Abdurrashid Bello, TGC Skills, and we have beautiful twins. Yes, 2 boys. And yes, I studied law at the University of Lagos, but I've always loved entertainment. I've always loved everything about entertainment, lifestyle, and I studied law because my dad wanted me to be a lawyer. Not because I want to be a lawyer.
Not because you wanted.
No. But I enjoyed every bit of it because it's really helped me becoming what I am today. You know, I love criminal law a lot. If you watch my my content. She
Yes.
notices that, oh, she really likes the law, you know. She loves morals and stuff like
Jenifa,
that.
the defender
Yeah,
of the
Jenifa,
universe.
Jenifa, the motivational speaker.
Yes.
Jenifa, the judge.
And the jury herself.
Exactly, and that has really helped me. I don't regret studying law. It was great for me. But my passion is movie production, filmmaking, TV producing, acting, entertainment, music, fashion, lifestyle generally. So here I am today.
Yes. Now, I know that for a lot of people who knew you back then, you came to the limelight through the I Need to Know.
Yes.
How did you get into this industry?
Well, I started acting professionally 1998, 7. Yes. I remember attending a lot of auditions then. My mom would drive me in a 504 then to attend auditions because I loved it. Acting has always been in me, right from primary school, on stage, in church, even at the Polytechnic, because I have an OND in mass communication, and before going to study law. So I've always acted, and I didn't stop. I kept on attending auditions. I got a lot of no's. No, you can't do it. No, we don't want you. No, this, no, that. But I didn't give up because this is what I love. I've got a great passion for it. And my mom was always there to encourage me, to take me to auditions, to encourage me to do it. Even when I get no's, I break down, I cry. She's there to lift my spirit up, to tell me Rome was not built in a day. You can't get good things easily. You just have to keep pushing. And that was it till I got a big break with I Need to Know. I did a lot of minor roles, waka pass, extras, walk-ons, and I got this big role, I Need to Know, sponsored by United Nations, UNFPA. And I played the BC, the very inquisitive teenager. It was all about sex education, parental guidance and stuff like that, and I enjoyed it. I think I Need to Know shaped me to be what I am today. It was directed by Lloyd Viva back then. He introduced us to a lot of things. I was always asking about the equipment, script writing. He was always telling me everything, and I wanted to do more than acting. You know, I wrote stories back then, and it really helped me. My experience on I Need to Know gave me the big break. And after I Need to Know, I didn't get bigger roles. I went back to square one. You know, I felt after I Need to Know, I'll get lead roles.
Yes.
I'm now made. I don't need to go for auditions. No way. I didn't get the big break. So I had to go back to auditions. I worked on I Need to Know for like 4 years. And I had to go back to auditions. Then I moved to the Yoruba genre of movies. And even there, I didn't get the big break until I started producing my own movies. And here I am today.
There must have been some frustrations along the line, and for you to have decided to start producing your own movies. How did you cope? How did you handle them? Because I mean, at that particular point in time, you had slightly or indirectly moved away from being a mommy's girl, and you were an adult trying to forge ahead and make a career for yourself.
Yes, the challenging moments brought in a lot of frustration, but I didn't go into producing because I didn't get roles as an actor. I got into producing because I have the passion for it. I learned it. Well, I didn't go to school to study filmmaking, but I'm self-taught, and every experience on set goes a long way in making me become a producer. I remember I kept on asking questions. When I'm on set filming, I keep on, looking at the cameras, looking at the wardrobe manager, looking at how this one is being done, researching, asking questions, and I wanted to just produce my own movie. Yes, they didn't give me the big break. Yes, I wanted to produce movies. So everything just synced, and I produced my first movie, Omoghetto, the 13th day.
Yeah.
I played the lead role. After that movie, that was the starting point.
So it was like the mega break for you, and you started getting lead roles.
Yes.
Okay, now having come far in this industry, now I'm not talking about Funke, the content maker, I'm not talking about Funke, the CEO of Scene One, but basically as an actor, what has the journey been like for you in the Nigerian climate that you find yourself operating as an actor?
As an actor, starting out can be really, really challenging, frustrating, a little bit discouraging, especially when you don't have a huge passion for it. I've got a great passion for acting, for filmmaking, so I didn't even see the challenges. There were times I got no's. There were times I would trek from one place to another because the transport fare with me could take me to only one audition place. But ahead of another audition place, I would trek. Yeah, there were times I didn't look like what they wanted. That's why as a filmmaker today, as a producer today, I can make a dark person, not so pretty person look pretty for a role.
Because you're coming from your experience.
They didn't see that, but I see that in people. I can make you do what I want you to do as long as you have it in you. So I didn't see it as a major challenge. I just kept on doing it. But as an actor in Nigeria, you just have to stay focused. You must have a huge passion for it. The challenges will come. The no's are so much that you will not believe in yourself anymore. But with people like me in the industry, we tend not to frustrate people. We don't want you to be frustrated. I'm very passionate about young people.
Yes,
when you come
are.
to see one production, I care about where you sleep, what you eat, how you're going to get up there. I care about morals. I care about discipline. So all these things, way back then, a lot of people didn't have it. But my mom imparted those things into me. Discipline. The family training there really showed off. So it shaped me to become
Who you are.
today. So as an actor, I didn't see the challenge. I just wanted to exhibit my talents. And when I didn't get a break, I had to use myself in my movies. And boom, they started coming with the roles.
Yes. Now you started your own productions, and one of the biggest, even though yes, Omoghetto was quite big, but one of the biggest productions that you've had has been the Omoghetto. That's the first part of Omoghetto. Now Omoghetto the saga. How did that story come about? Because I still cannot wrap my head around it.
Okay, the first Omoghetto was produced 10 years ago. And when I wanted to produce a movie, I thought of it, okay, I'd like to bring in an old movie, like get a sequel.
Okay.
What brand can we touch? Jenifa is already on TV. Everybody's watching Jenifa every day. I just thought, okay, why not bring back Omoghetto? And also, I wanted to reach out to the young people in the ghetto. I wanted to pass a message across to them. You can come out from the ghetto, but you can be responsible and be successful in life. I wanted to touch the vices in the ghetto. You understand? I wanted to let them understand some things are wrong. A lot of people these days, not only in the ghetto, a lot of young people, the vices they stick to, like drugs. It really breaks my heart. And I thought of it, why don't you put it in Omoghetto? This is a brand everybody loves so much. Why don't you bring it back and treat these vices? Talk about the problems young people have so we can provide solution, enlightenment, let people know what they're going through. So I had to bring it back, and it took me 2 years to work on that project, right from writing it, to casting, to filming, to post-production, to it being out there for people to watch.
Now, the very first part of Omoghetto, you had quite, even though, yes, in the second part too, you had quite some notable individuals there. And you actually shot in the ghetto. What was that experience? I mean, how were you able to achieve that? It's a two-pronged question. How were you able to achieve that? And what did that experience do to you?
It was crazy. Permit me to use that word. It was wild. Because we went to the ghetto. We had to talk to the youths in the ghetto. We had to make them happy, comfortable with us there. The experience was not so good. Seeing the way they were living there, seeing the way they abused drugs, had substances, seeing prostitution at its peak, seeing the dirty environment. It was saddening. But I was so happy that I'm actually showing what people go through.
It's
So
reality.
the right authorities can see it and, help out. Even for the sequel, the exteriors were filmed at the ghetto, but the interiors and some other exteriors were filmed in Scene One Studios.
Okay.
Where we are right now. Like the water was filmed in the studio. We created the water for the project. It was crazy filming there, but I enjoyed it. I see what people go through every day. I'm grateful for the life I have, and I want to impact positively in their lives. How can I give back? Even with my foundation, what can we do to help them? How can we help nurture talent there? How can we help give them skills, let them acquire skills, prefer solutions to their problems as an individual, as a citizen of this country? How can I help? So I was glad to go there, and it has helped us to create, what we want to give back to them right now, which is something new we're about to announce with the Jenifa Foundation.
Yes, we will talk about the Jenifa Foundation. You can't escape that on this show, definitely. But still talking about your life as a filmmaker, an actor, a producer. You've seen every area of filmmaking, and you're the CEO of Scene One Productions. Coming home now as a CEO, as a filmmaker, still looking at operating in our climes in Nigeria. And I'm talking about equipment, I'm talking about power, I'm talking about even manpower itself. How have you been able to hold your own in this industry? Looking at technological advancements.
First of all, Scene One Production is self-funded, and we have Scene One Studios, and we have Scene One School of Drama. In Scene One Studio, we have well over 150 staff. Yes, and it's self-funded.
Wow.
Yeah, and we empower a lot of young people. I don't really like working with, yes, I work with professionals who train the youths. People keep telling me, why do you use these youths? Because sometimes when I'm scolding them, are you not supposed to do it this way? Are you not supposed to do it like, stop scolding them, just get professionals. I said, yes, we work with professionals, but these people need to grow.
They will one day become the professionals.
That is what Scene One Studios does. That is what we do here. We believe in the young people. I'm very passionate about them. I love giving people opportunity. I can be very strict.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am, but I want things done properly. So everything here is self-funded in Scene One Studio, where we are right now. This is where we film Jenifa's Diary Industry. All content, we build all the sets in Scene One Studio in Amen Estate here in Lekko. So equipments too, we get them ourselves. We hire some, because some are really expensive and we can't keep them stationed in a place. So we work with people like Jungle Film Works, who has always supported the brand. The Scene One brand, Funke Akindele brand, he has always been there years, from helping us to grow. And even the Scene One Studios, we bring in a lot of young people to work with us here. We pay them salaries, we provide accommodation, we provide feeding for them. And also managing all this thing with home is a lot of work. So I thank God for the partner I have. He's very, very supportive. He's also one of the CEOs of Scene One Production. That's JJC Skills, who used to be a music artist, still into music, as a music producer. Yeah, and he's also a director, he's a filmmaker. He's the director on sets, is the technical person. When you're talking of anything technical in Scene One, JJC. Anything artistic, creative, it's me. You. So we share the work.
Yes.
And home front, we'll balance it. When he's on set, I'm at home. When I'm on set, he's at home. And we have beautiful family members, beautiful, good staff working with us.
Now, looking at your life so far, like it or not, people know you because of what you've been able to bring to the table, because of the content that you have provided. And I'm looking at when you started filmmaking, suddenly we had Jenifa, and I think there was the return of Jenifa. Tell me about it.
Jenifa is a brand of, everybody loves Jenifa. Jenifa is a big brand. Jenifa is more like a monster I created. I can't handle it anymore. A lot of times I say I want to put it to rest. I'm tired.
Nah, you can't.
Because I write Jenifa. I'm the executive producer. I act Jenifa. I direct some episodes.
Wow.
It's a lot of work.
Wow.
And Jenifa has been on for close to 6. If you talk of the major brand, Jenifa, it's been on since 2008.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is 2021.
And the Jenifa's Diary has been on for 6 years.
Wow.
Running on TV. And we've not repeated an episode. So it's a lot of work.
Yes.
I sleep, I eat, I drink.
Jenifa.
So.
But what influenced that story? The first, a production of Jenifa. What influenced the story? How did it come about?
The first Jenifa was born out of impacting in the lives of young people, like I said. I remember way back in uni like then, I saw some girls, some of my roommates, all they do is go to parties. They come back late or early morning. Wait for this party, we went for this party, and at this party, so they kidnapped some people. Wow. I'm like, really? I escaped. I'm like, really? Okay, and I saw prostitution was like the order of the day in some universities. And a lot of young girls in school, they can't be themselves. They're not original. You're Nigerian, you're expected to have a Nigerian accent. I have Indian friends that have Indian they even speak their language. Chinese and the rest. Yes, you need to speak English properly. You need to chew your consonants. You need to pronounce words properly. Well, you can't suddenly turn to American when you don't have an American accent. Yeah, you're actually saying man. There's no originality. We have a lot of fake people around. And that has always turned me off. I remember in school then girls like, actually it's like you mean I know. I'm like, you don't be saying it's the like you know thing. I mean you know. Yeah. Can you just talk? So I wanted to pass a message across people. You have to be yourself. Acquire more knowledge. Like there's some words I can't pronounce. Google is my friend. I just punch in the word, put in, okay, yeah, that's my pronunciation. Action.
Yeah.
You need to acquire more knowledge, but you have to be you. You have to believe in yourself. You can't be someone else. You have to be real. Because if you're not real, you make mistakes.
Yes.
So I just had to come up with Jenifa, the movie, to address all those issues. And how can you address an issue without making people laugh? In sex education, HIV AIDS was huge then. I need to let people know it's real. Protect yourself. Youths are tired of you saying, abstinence is the best. Protect yourself. Stay safe. We had to make them laugh. So I had to create the Jenifa character. The wannabe that came to Lagos and suddenly became crazy. So you laugh and you get the message in a subtle way. So that's how I came up with Jenifa. And after creating the first Jenifa, the second Jenifa, everybody still loved Jenifa. Oh my gosh. I had to bring in the return of Jenifa. After Jenifa, I can still use Jenifa to touch lives. To correct a lot of social vices. Why don't you use Jenifa? So if you watch Jenifa's Diary, there's a lesson in every episode.
Wow. All right. We will still talk some more about Jenifa, but I know that in all that you have said from the very beginning of this conversation, your family has played a great role in your life, from when you started out to when you got married and all of that. So I want you to hold on to the thought of Jenifa, because we need to get to meet some of your family members, to find out about you. Yes, the program is still Executive Discourse, coming to you on the network service of the NTA. And I have been speaking with the one and only Jenifa. Sulia Khan, Ayetoro Khan. All right, let's get to meet some family members and we will be right back with the conversation. Do stay with us.
If I'm to describe Funke as an individual, I would say she is mommy. Oh, my mommy. Growing up, I had a very strict mom, hardworking mom. My mom raised 13 children that she gave birth to. I don't know who does that, but she did it, and I'm last born. So I saw my mom actually just run so many businesses, move the world to make things happen for her family. Funke is a mother. She's very, very hardworking, focused. She is just loving. I remember when I finally got to spend time with Funke, the first thing I noticed was this was a big superstar. But she was running around in the kitchen, trying to make sure everybody ate. Back then she used to run her production from my house. So she would be in the kitchen cooking for every single staff, what this person is going to eat, where this person is going to sleep. She was just overworking herself just to make sure that everyone was happy. The detail she puts into everything is just amazing. I mean, super producer. There's too much to say about her. When I got to find out how she wrote, how she produces, how she manages, I just realized that absolutely this lady is a superwoman.
She likes to walk. It has affected me so bad I can't even sit down for 5 minutes. I'm always thinking of the next thing to do. She's a workaholic. She works for every dime you see her have. She's very industrious, and her brain, kudos. And as I always say, I say God created her on a Sunday, because when you say ginger, when you say somebody is tactical, intelligent, I give it to her. She gets upset when you don't do things the way it should go. She doesn't feel like, oh, you have to be tired. She feels like you must have a purpose. You must get this thing done now. That's her weak point. She feels everybody's a supernatural being like her. She's very hardworking, but her weak point is once you don't do the work, she will get upset. But next minute after, she will ask you, Shoti Jam, have you eaten? And you'll be like, oh, is this person that just shouted at me? She's dedicated, and I'm glad I'm a younger sister. All day, every day, I'm glad to be in the family.
Yes, indeed, the family is very important, especially in this climate and as a woman. And that is what we have found out, from some of the members of the family of Jenifa. All right, Funke, still back to our discussion and the Jenifa brand. You have been able to sustain it all of these years. I mean, you said earlier you write, you star as the lead character, you produce, sometimes you direct some of the roles. How easy or otherwise has this been for you? Looking at how you have grown in the industry, the wealth of knowledge you've acquired, and the experience.
Okay, it's a lot of work. As a mom, wife, producer, actor, director, writer, it's a lot of work. But what you're doing is what doing well. And if you've got passion for something, you give it your all. This is what I love doing, I must say. And everything was balanced. And there's a time to take a break off work to be with family. There's a time to be at work, balance family with work. So it's what I love doing. There are times I feel tired. I'll just leave it, I'm going to sleep. But I've got a huge passion for this.
For it. So definitely it's passion that has kept you going all of these years.
Exactly.
Now, much as I know that you like to impact lives with your stories, you also look at topical issues that are taking the front burner of discourse around the country. On a side, has this in any way gotten you into trouble at any time?
No. Got into trouble? No way.
Okay.
You have to touch what is important, Any problem that needs solution, we need to shed more light on those problems. If you can give the solution, the right authorities will see it and give solution. And note, in cases of corruption, it's not everyone that is corrupt. But some leaders will see their subordinates corruption. They'll get to know through programs like this, and they'll tackle it. So we just need to shed more light on every problem we have as citizens of this country, or as human beings. We need to make people happy. Don't forget, that's why we're actors. That's why we're filmmakers. We need to pass messages across. We need to make people laugh, happy, and also make ourselves happy too. So anything affecting you as a citizen of this country will equally affect me.
Yes.
So this is my own little way of shedding more light.
Of shedding more light, and as a filmmaker. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry that I want to put you a bit on the hot seat, especially in the area of telling our stories as Africans, as Nigerians. I look at the film industry, and sometimes I wonder at the kind of stories we tell, the kind of stories we churn out, especially against the backdrop of the fact that Nollywood has grown, like it or not, even if it's in terms of the quantity of content that we produce. What's your take on the line of stories we tell? Are there stories that truly reflect us as a people?
Don't forget, some stories are fictions and some stories are historic, you know. I'm very, very careful about what I churn out. I want to always impact positivity into people. I always want to impact morals in anything I do. I want to touch topics affecting people, like women, you know, emotional topics. I want to shed more lights on them. I'm very careful what I churn out. But other producers, other filmmakers too, I'm sure they are passionate about what they churn out. Everybody with what they want to, messages they want to pass there. For me, I see some stories, I watch some movie, I'm like, no, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you're too much for this. But even in Hollywood, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the ugly.
So it's expected everywhere. But I just reach out to filmmakers that try to touch lives with your stories. Try to make, either you're making people happy, you're passing a message across, you understand. Just try to do what is right, what is proper.
At every point in time.
Yes.
Funke Akindele is, as I said at the beginning of the show, a multi-award winning actor. You've won, I'm sure, awards too numerous to count. Tell me about the first major award you won.
Whoa, the first major award was after Jenifa, and that's AMA Awards. I couldn't believe it. I was not there physically. I was in Ghana filming, and I was told he just won the award. I was so impressed. But I need to let you know something quickly. I don't get carried away by accolades. Yes, I love to win. I'm happy. It's like telling me, oh, you're doing a great job. It's like appreciating what I'm doing. I don't get carried away. I just see it as a challenge to do more.
To do more.
But I was so happy then. I was happy that, yes,
finally,
you could touch lives. Because for you to be awarded, that means a lot of lives are being touched. People are talking about you. People appreciate your work. So I was so impressed, happy, grateful to God, and that I'm amongst the winning team. But it's like, you need to work harder.
Yeah.
You need to work harder.
Yes.
So it was a great experience.
And it was a challenge for you.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I know that there have been, like I said, several more awards after that. I think it's important, you know, yes, we see Funke, we see Jenifa on Jenifa's Diary. I think it's important we also see what she can be like when she's not Jenifa, or when she's trying to get into character of Jenifa, talking about some behind the scenes of, you know, Scene 1 Productions. Let's get to see what Funke gets up to behind the scenes.
Action!
This is very interesting program.
Oh, okay. From here now, it's down. You need to go. When I put to go carry left. You know what they talk.
I thought it was
Okay, let me just go back home. Fire,
That's all I can say. The duo, bad couple.
Mrs. Funke Akindele Bello and her husband JJC Skills did not just take me as an employee. They treated me like a son. They literally just took me in, you know, and started grooming me. Not a lot of producers or, you know, people will do that. I mean, they just employ you, you know, for what you're worth, what you can do, and that's it. But I mean, they saw a potential in me, and you know, they kept on encouraging me that you can be more than what you are right now. I mean, the first thing that you should know about her is that she's a disciplinarian. I mean, that you can't take away from her. She's very firm. She doesn't joke with work, you know, and she says it all the time that the reason why she's where she is today is because of hard work, which is actually true. She's a pace setter. She's a filmmaker. Trust me when I say that. Her major weak point, the one I feel is the major weak point, is her loving people too much.
Okay, yes, that's Funke, Jenifa in her element, either in front of the camera or behind the camera. Now, continuing our discussion, Funke, earlier you tried to get into the Jenifa Foundation. Yes, a little bit had told me about it. So, well, I think you should just let our viewers know what Jenifa's Foundation is all about.
Okay, Jenifa Foundation was created out of, you know, Jenifa brand, because if you notice, Jenifa is a giver. Jenifa is so passionate about young people too, aside from Akindele. Jenifa will employ enough workers, so she take people off street. She's very nice, she's a giver, she supports her, and the rest, though she gets into trouble.
Always.
She's very funny. So I created out of the Jenifa brand, and it's a foundation which centers on nurturing talents of young people,
Okay.
and giving them a platform to acquire skills, you know, giving them a startup platform. We have been doing this way back, self-funded, but right now we're reaching out to the government, we're reaching out to private bodies, organizations that are willing to partner with us. We want to empower more youths, we want to impact positively in their lives, we want to get them together, you know, so they can acquire skills. We want to train them in filmmaking, all the departments of filmmaking. Is it acting, directing, wardrobe management, tailoring, makeup, set designing, you know, even marketing and PR, the basics, even computer programming, coding. We want to help them. And after that, we'll give the best students a starter pack, like a grant to start up with, you know. We would choose like the best out of them and give them a starter pack. You know, that's what we do at the Jenifa Foundation. So this year we're going in bigly from, let me use that word, bigly, like Jenifa.
Of course, Jenifa is here.
Yes, we're training like 100 in each department. So we've been working on sponsorship. Hopefully we'll get there.
And still talking about sponsorship, because you just mentioned it now. Sponsorship is key to the survival of all of this content that you have been churning out. Yes. And I'm wondering, how have you been able to sustain sponsorship?
Oh yes, we have some products that come on Jenifa's Diary. But a lot of things is self-funded.
Wow.
A lot is self-funded, and pushing out your content, you understand, to other channels. You understand, like licensing your content out. That's how we get paid. And we also have the Scene One TV platform. Okay. That's where you watch all Scene One production content. You can download the app, Scene One TV, and we get our content there. That's majorly how we roll.
That's how you roll. Now I'm wondering, week in, week out, we see Jenifa. You sit to write the script. Funke, please, that English you speak. That English
It's a bad influence.
you speak.
Jenifa. Ha! I know if Funke lucky. Diary. Why? Ha! My he lucky.
Where do you get it? Do you have a dictionary for it, or how does it come to
I
you?
think I'm putting up something for it. I'm like, just for laughs, nothing serious.
Yes.
Jenifa is a monster I created, like I said earlier on.
Gosh.
The Jenifa and me will always pop up. I just said pigally.
Yes.
It will always come out. It's something I eat, I sleep, I drink. Sometimes I'll be talking, I'm like, why did I just say that? That's wrong English. But I'm so happy because the character, the brand makes people happy.
Yes.
I have a testimony. There was a person that was in coma for months. That lady sent a DM to me. She said, my sister has been in coma for months and we're always playing Jenifa. And she woke up laughing someday. I said, really? Ever since I got that testimony, I said, as long as Jenifa is still relevant, note, I'll continue to do Jenifa. A lot of people write me, they see me, oh, I'm always depressed. When I watch Jenifa, I am happy. Oh, you make us happy, Funke. Oh, this woman.
Wow.
Oh, I hope you're happy too. Thank you so much for making me laugh. I want to do more. Because make people laugh, saving lives, it's a good duty.
Yes.
I want to keep doing that. I love that. Because I'm happy too. When you see me making people laugh, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I don't
It
do it out of
must come
sadness.
from within.
I am so happy in my space. And I'm glad Jenifa can do that too. The English is something else. Creating that English is work.
His work.
Yes, making people laugh is work. It's a lot.
Okay.
of work.
So now that it is work, please let my viewers see some Jenifa.
Hassan, what do you mean? Like,
Excuse me?
you want me to do what? To display in public? Excuse me? In the area where everybody is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jenifa. I want to thank you for sticking with the prank. Since how many years now? 2008. You people sticking with me. It's not easy. I want to say I love you very much. Keep watching Jenifa Diary or NTA. Stock is here. You can also download on Zin1 TV, huh? And watch us here. I love you very much. Over to you, Auntie Lolade.
And there she goes again. And there she... Why did you have to call Auntie Lolade? Well, national television.
Because you know that we have a history as sisters.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know what to do with her, but I'm sure...
Yes, she's been my sister for years during my hustle days.
Funke.
Let my fans know.
Funke.
During my audition days,
Jeez.
when I come to NTA, sit down. Yes, you have a show then.
Funke.
Dinner, you don't know me as
Funke. Oh, jeez. What do I do with her? I don't know. Maybe viewers can actually tell me what to do with her. But I mean, you have... Yes, you have grown in leaps and bounds. And each time I see you, I'm happy. Because you're also happy in your space and you've done very well for yourself. Coming to a bit of you now. Yes, I know that acting, producing is a form of relaxation for you, but it's also work. Now, when we want to talk about relaxation proper, how does Funke Akindele Bello, not Jenifa, how do you relax?
Wow. Let me just let you into a small secret. I'm not addicted. I don't get down with alcohol or any other thing, but I love massage. I spend my money at the spa. I love massage. I love to sleep when I want to sleep. There's nothing you can do. I will sleep. Then I watch movies. I watch a lot of TV series. I used to play games then on my PS 3 years ago, PS4, but I stopped. I think I'll go back to it now. I love
You
to
play
listen
with the
to
boys?
music. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I dance a lot. I love dancing.
Yes, so.
I love listening to music. I love watching TV. I love riding my bicycle. And I love to sleep and get a massage.
And I also know that sometimes you like to cook.
I love cooking. Sundays I cook. When I'm not filming, I'm also busy. I love cooking. Oh my gosh, I love it. Mommy taught me how to cook.
She did a
And I learned-
fantastic job, I
yes.
must say.
Then I learned a lot. I watch a lot of shows on Food Network. I watch a lot of cooking shows. Oh, I know all the Iron Chefs. Yes, I know all of them. I know everything about cooking, the kitchen utensils, kitchen equipment. Oh, I love cooking.
Do you want to see Funke in the kitchen? I'm sure our viewers would want to see you in the kitchen. So we'll take a quick dash into the kitchen just to see what you can rustle up for us.
Yes! We are ready for a Niger fried rice. This is Chef Jenifa in the building. See, I've done my mise en place. See, the shrimps, the gizzard, everything is ready. Bell pepper, sausage, mushrooms, meat stock, chicken stock, everything is ready. Don't forget what I said. You can't miss any protein with your fried rice. It is your fried rice, Niger fried rice. See me here, I have everything here. Then note, I can't joke with my chicken stock and my goat's meat stock. I love goat's meat so much. I love the flavor. So I'm gonna have this one, have that one, mix it together, and have my Niger fried rice. Don't forget to use your garlic, your onions. Watch this place. What is left is just the mixing. You know, all the frying bobo, bobo. Is your mouth watering? Keep watching this page. Chef Jenifa!
Wow, Funke doing her thing in the kitchen and actually showing us, yes, that she really loves to cook.
Yes.
As we begin to round off this discussion, because I know that, yes, you're rushing off to go on set. I mean, there have been several calls. People have been looking for you
Yes.
on set. What determines your fashion sense?
Simplicity for me, being comfortable. Oh, I hate discomfort. Just because I want to look good. Jeez, I don't like it. I dress my size. I would not want to wear something that will expose my body when I know, no, I don't want to show off this. So I dress how I want to be addressed. I love to look good, simple, comfortable. I love good things. I must say. I'd rather buy an expensive bag and I repeat the bag for years and keep buying ones that spoil. So then I dress my pockets. We don't overdo things. I won't say because everybody's buying a Birkin bag, I want to buy a Birkin bag. I have to be sure I have money for Birkin. It's not going to affect my staff salary. It's not going to affect my food or my kids' school fees. You know, I'll buy the Birkin when I can afford it. So dress your size. Dress how you want to be addressed. Be comfortable. Simplicity. Dress your pocket. Cut your coat. I got it, yo.
Cloth. Yeah, I got that. Now, quickly talking about your staff, because I know that you have quite some staff that are on payroll with you. Over 150 people. How do you manage them? Different people from different backgrounds. How do you manage them?
Okay, we have the C1 TV. That's the online platform. We have staff there. We have social media. We have content acquisition. We have people managing the websites. We have the C1 production. We have the C1 studios. We have different apartments. We have cleaners. We have head of departments. People managing everybody. They just know the key important things, which is discipline. Discipline is very important in C1 production. And that's where I usually have problems with people. You know why you're here. You need to face why you're here. Don't forget yourself. In life, don't forget yourself. No. People say, oh, you're made now. No, I'm still a hustler. No, my sister. No, I can't forget myself. I love what I have today. I appreciate where I am today. I don't want to fall, so I have to keep up with it. I have to do what is proper. And along the line, you have to pull people up too. So in C1 production, C1 studios, C1 TV, we try to manage people. We try to teach you morals. We try to let impact, discipline. And we try to let you to know that positivity is key. You have to be positive. Good things don't come easy in life. So that's it.
Good things don't come easy in life. I quite agree with you. And Well, for your final words on this show, Funke, you're somebody who has risen through the years. You're given back to the society. You're big on youth development and total human development. Now, I want you to send a message to Nigerians, both young and old. Yes, a lot of people, even the old ones, some look up to you because they see in you a role model. Please speak to Nigerians, especially on our situation here and the need for us to remain one indivisible entity, looking at our challenges and forging ahead.
Okay, my darling fans. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the messages. Thank you for all the support. And I want to let you know that good things don't come easy. You just have to go for it. You don't sit in the corridors of your home and say, oh, the good thing will come to me. You have to get out of your comfort zone and go for it. You're going to get a lot of no's. Yes. A lot of discouragements. But you have to raise your head high, stay focused, and you surely get there. Then don't look at what we're experiencing now today in Nigeria. Don't say, I want to jackpot. No. You have to face it. You have to face your country. Contribute your quota. You understand? Stay out of negativity. Stay out of destruction. You can pass your messages across constructively. You can go on social media. You can send messages. You can tweet messages. But don't promote negativity. Don't promote violence. No. I won't support violence at any time, at any day. No, 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 no. You must stay positive. You must pass your message across constructively, you understand? And stay positive, stay happy. Know that Nigeria, it go better. How we go better? It starts from you. How will corruption die? From you. Don't wait for our leaders. You do it from the corridors of your home. Thank you so much. I love you.
Yes, I know you love your viewers, but I still want to ask one more question before I let you go, Funke. This is the era of social media. I mean, you use the social media to drive a lot of traffic to your content. On social media, we see a lot of fake news. We see a lot of vices that are being promoted, you know, on the social media. And I'm wondering, how and where did we get it wrong?
Okay, like my mom always says, she says, be quick to listen, but don't be quick to say something to reply. You just, it's not everything you read on social media you react. And I'll advise right now, please stop peddling wrong news, negative news on social media. If you don't have facts, don't. Yes, we all love to record things, take pictures, note what you put up on social media. Use social media to your advantage. Yes, you can tweet about corruption, you can tweet about this, tweet about that. But watch what you tweet. Don't tweet false news. It's bad. It's bad. You're going to be destroying lives. You're going to make people unhappy. Be sure of what you're tweeting. Be sure of what you're putting up on social media. Put up things about yourself. A lot of people are saying, I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed. Oh, but I bake cake. I do this, I do that. Go on that social media, bake your cake, take a picture, tag all the celebrities, tag people. They see it, trust me, they see it. They see it. If you are outstanding, if you are unique, if you don't give up, what you are tweeting, what you are putting on social media about yourself, about your business, will take you to the next level. Do more of that than peddling negative news, okay? Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Funke. Indeed, Nigeria go better, and it's been a pleasure being here with you on the show today. Thank you so much, for honoring us with your presence on this program today, and thank you for giving back to the society that has done so much for you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
I have been speaking with Olufunke Ayotunde Akindele Bello, a mother, a wife, a daughter, a role model to so many, an entrepreneur, a filmmaker, an award-winning one at that, and who's impacting lives positively, giving back to this society as she deems fit. If you have indeed had fun with us on this show talking about Executive Discuss, which comes to you on the network service of the NTA, why don't you join us again same time next week? As I always say, you never can tell the individual that will be unveiling on the program at another time. Let's do this again. Same time, same station. I remain Ololade Adinijadele. God bless you and God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.